What's up, aliens? It's Big Al. Welcome to another dumb sports vlog. Week 7 in the books. What can we say about Week 7? The Steelers are 6-0. Now, I don't want to take credit for everything, but the Steelers haven't lost a game since I started a sports vlog, since I started a YouTube page, since I started my blog. The Steelers are undefeated. Is it my fault? I don't know. Am I the reason the Steelers are undefeated? Probably not, but it's good to feel that way. As you notice, I'm usually wearing a t-shirt. It is flannel season, baby. I always wear flannels too, but every time you've seen me vlogging, it's been 107 degrees outside, so welcome to flannel season. Welcome to halfway through football season. College football playoffs are starting to form. NFL playoffs are starting to get a clearer picture of who's real, who's not real. Week 7, let's jump into it. Steelers hold on against the Titans. The first half was great. The first half was a carryover of last week from demolishing the Browns, absolutely just mushing their faces into the pillow. But week 7 was a little tougher test against the Titans. First half, we were rolling. I'll go up 27-7 at the half. Deontay Johnson looking good coming back from injury. Mini Antonio Brown right there. His routes are crispy. He jukes dudes. That little touchdown, he ran a slant and then reversed the field and straight up scored a touchdown. Insane moves for Deontay Johnson. Juju is turning into this Hines Ward character that I absolutely love. Juju is, so we think of Hines Ward. Hines Ward wasn't a superstar receiver. Hines Ward was a great blocker, and he made tough catches to get big first downs. That's exactly what Juju is. And I think if we pay Juju, we're not going to pay him like Antonio Brown. We're going to pay him like a gritty leader, fun guy to be around, big smile. That's the guy we're going to pay Juju as. He's not going to be a receiver one, but he is going to be a major part of this team moving forward. The Titans look good in the second half, stormed back. Would have gone to overtime, should have gone to overtime, but Gostowski misses a kick. Sometimes you got to be lucky. But when you're on a hot streak and you start seeing luck mesh into your hot streak, man, those are special teams. Not special teams like kicking field goals, like special teams like make runs in the playoffs. And I'm not going to be that asshole fan that's like, oh, the Steelers are going to win the Super Bowl. I can't say that. I need to stay humble. I've been trying to be humble all season, and we're 6-0. Leave it at that. Falcons blow another game in the most Falcons way possible. We see this a couple times where the teams need to run the clock out, and they run the ball. The running back breaks free, and then they slide it like the 10-yard line before they score so they can run out the clock. Todd Gurley gets all the way to the goal line and falls straight down with the ball over the goal line, thus preserving the Lions' chance to come back, get the ball back, and try to score, and they do, and they win 23-22. The Falcons just can't do anything right. They had their one game where they fired their coach, and then they went off the next game. But now what? You can't even beat a crappy Lions team. Who are they going to beat in their division? They're not going to beat the Buccaneers. They're not going to beat the Saints. Maybe they squeak out a game against the Panthers, because the Panthers aren't all that right now, but they're looking better and better. Falcons, man. You usually gain momentum from firing a coach. You're going to sit here and do the same shit that blowing leads in the fourth quarter that guy did. Come on, man. New and improved ways to lose games every single week. All right. Browns squeaked by the Bengals. They should have destroyed the Bengals. They did destroy the Bengals the first time, right? Or they beat them handily. The Bengals, the worst team from last year, the Browns should have handled them completely. Odell gets hurt. Sucks for Odell. He's a star player in this league. He's one of the faces of the league. Everyone knows who Odell is. The hairstyle, the earrings, whatever it is, everyone knows who Odell is. That sucks that he's out for the year. But the Browns should have destroyed the Bengals in this game. And Joe Burrow's looking great. Credit to him. Baker Mayfield looked like how he needed to look yesterday. He went, 23 for 24 to end the game. His only incompletion was a spike ball. That doesn't even count. Just say he ended 23 for 23. Baker looking good. I knew the media overreacted about Baker. They said Baker's done after his the Steelers. Baker's done. He sucks. Blah, blah, blah. They should move on. They should move on from Odell. They should move on from Jarvis Landry. It's like, hold your horses, man. They just took an ass kicking. That's all that was, an ass kicking. And teams get their ass kicked all the time. The Patriots got their ass kicked yesterday. People get their asses kicked all the time. Doesn't mean you need to move on from your quarterback. It means you need to wipe the freaking dust off your shoulders, get up, spit the blood out, spit your teeth out, and then freaking get back to work. And they did. And they won the game. They should have won by more, but Baker threw a dime at the end to win the game. A win's a win. It's not college where USC needs to blow out UCLA the last game of the season to get the number one ranking. It's not like that. A win's a win. Bills kicked their way to victory over the Jets of all teams. What's happening to our Bills, Kerwin? Our Bills, who I was high on all year, they have a close win against the Jets. Don't score a touchdown. I think they kicked all field goals, but Josh Allen didn't do his Josh Allen thing where he pops off for me in fantasy, so it was a little concerning. The Bills are going to be fine. A win's a win. Like I just said, a win's a win. A win against the Jets is the same as a win against the Patriots, a win against the Chiefs, whoever it is. Your record is all that matters. It doesn't matter who you beat, strength of schedule. None of that crap matters because the Steelers have the second worst schedule and we're 6-0. So a win is a win. I'm going to leave it at that. This just might be the week to a win is a win. I'm just going to say that for every game. A win is a win. Bills win, though. Stay kind of on top of the AFC East. The Patriots are nowhere close. The Jets are the worst team in the league by a mile. And what else you got? The Dolphins. The Dolphins could have something going with Tua. The Bills need to look out for that. I don't think the Dolphins will beat the Bills for the division, but I think they still got a lock in the division. So just watch out for the Patriots. They're going to storm back because Belichick does that. But Bills kick their way to victory. Washington throttles the Cowgirls, absolutely. When Bostic cheap-shotted Andy Dalton and smashed his head into the turf, that was a summary of the whole game right there. Just the Redskins just mashing their freaking faces into the pillow. The Redskins dominated the Cowboys freaking. I saw this meme that was like, y'all Cowboys just flew up to Washington just to kick a field goal. Hilarious. But poor my wife. She's a Cowboys fan. She's eating it hard right now. I've been talking a lot of shit. And the Steelers play the Cowboys. We play the Ravens this week, and then we got the Cowboys next week. We're going to kick the life out of them. Looking forward to that very much. Bucs smack the Raiders. No surprises here. I was kind of hoping the Raiders would do what they did against the Chiefs. The Raiders, I guess, are just going to come out and beat good teams or lose to good teams, whatever it is. The Bucs, great team. Big one over Green Bay last week. Win over the Raiders. A win's a win. Go East Coast, get a win, fly home. Tom Brady looking good. Gronk is all the way back. Like, it's insane how Gronk is. He was rusty. You could tell he was rusty. Not having a normal training camp didn't help. Not having these preseason games didn't help. But Gronk is all the way back, for sure. He's not peak Gronk, but he is a top 5 tight end in this league right now. The way he's playing, I'd put Kelsey and Kittle over him for sure. Maybe a guy like Jonnu Smith is over him. I can't think of anyone else. There's like only a couple good tight ends. But Gronk is up there. Gronk's a top 5 tight end right now, hands down. And he's going to keep playing like it. Chiefs beat the Broncos in the most boring snow game of all time. First of all, FCBS. Because if you're a fan in Southern California and you put on CBS at 1 o'clock, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I was expecting to see Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs go in on a snowy Denver day and play the Broncos. And why wouldn't you put that on TV? That's exciting. I freaking turned CBS on after the Steelers game. Chargers, Jaguars. Are you shitting me? Chargers, Jaguars? They put the Chargers, Jaguars over the freaking snow game. And then I started watching highlights. I was like, this game looks kind of boring. Patrick Mahomes only threw 1 touchdown, I think. Chiefs are fine. A win's a win. They blew them out. They beat them handily. Patriots get wrecked by the Niners. Like, benched Cam Newton. Like, they got their asses handed to them. The Patriots are going to come back because that's what they do. They're going to lose to the Bills twice this year because the Bills are that good. And the Patriots are going to squeak into the playoffs somehow. And they're going to continue their streak of, 45 straight years in the playoffs, whatever, something stupid. I think they were every since Tom Brady got there, maybe like 18, 19 years now. But they're not going to win the division. That's the good thing. The Bills are going to win that division, get a home game. We're going to see a Bills home game in January with their insane fans that jump on tables and break tables and light shit on fire in the snow in January. I can't wait for that. I hope they don't play the Steelers because we will lose to the Bills 100% in Buffalo in the snow with their crazy fans. I'm going to watch that game. I'm already excited for watching that game. That's 3 months away. I'm excited as hell to watch that game. That Bills home playoff game. Cardinals Seahawks played a thriller on Sunday night. Kyler Murray is good, but I don't know. He's not always good. It's weird. It's weird watching him play, and I love him because I have him in fantasy, and he got me like 35 points, but he's not always good. He has these flashes of brilliance, and then the next drive can be completely different. Russell Wilson's like a consistently good passer. Kyler Murray is just like playing schoolyard ball, and it's going really well for them. The Cardinals are playing really well. Isaiah Simmons, that was the first time I heard his name in the NFL. He was 8 overall pick to the Cardinals, linebacker from Clemson. That was the first time I heard his name called all year. I've watched a couple Cardinals games. I forgot he was a thing. All right. Cardinals, thank you for knocking off the Seahawks, making the Steelers the only undefeated team after Week 7. Appreciate y'all. Got some love for the Cardinals. All right. Bears get exposed by the Rams. Monday Night Football. The Rams are good. The NFC West is all over 500. The Niners are the worst team that just went to the Super Bowl. They are the worst team at 4-3. But you got everyone else has 5 wins. That's insane. The Cardinals, the Rams, and the Seahawks all have 5 wins in 7 weeks. That's nuts. They are playing. That's easily the best division. The AFC North is right behind them now. Bengals are playing better, but the Bears are disappointing. The Bears might go out and beat teams that they're supposed to beat, get a couple upset wins. They got an upset win over the Buccaneers a couple weeks ago on Thursday Night Football. But the Bears are going to beat who they're supposed to beat. They're going to lose the rest of their big games. I see the Bears finishing at like 9-7. They're 5-2 now. 5-2, 5-3, 5-2. I don't know. I don't see the Bears doing a lot because they have games like this where Nick Foles doesn't do a damn thing, and then they have games where Nick Foles just goes off and beats Tom Brady. You know, it doesn't make sense to me. That's who the Bears are. They're kind of that average team. They're not going to go up, down. They'll stay average. Man, World Series Game 6 tonight. Hope the Dodgers lose. What else we got? College football has been insane. Wisconsin had their 5-star quarterback make his debut, was insane, threw 5 touchdowns, and then tested positive for COVID. And then their backup tested positive for COVID. And then their third string tested positive for COVID. And what sucks in the Big Ten is if you test positive, you have to be out for 21 days. That's 3 weeks. 3 whole weeks of not playing for one positive test. That sucks. I hope they can come back from that. Ohio State looked good. Nebraska had him in the first thing. Christian McCaffrey's little brother took a counter like 48 yards or something like that. Ohio State did what Ohio State does. They blew the shit out of Nebraska. They're going to blow the shit out of the Big Ten. And then they'll go to the what's it called? The playoff. And then we'll see them because a Pac-12 team is definitely not getting in. So, college football in full force. We got the Pac-12 in like 2 weeks, I think. This week or in 2 weeks. They start on Halloween? No, they won't start on Halloween. All right. That's it. My ramblings are done. My thoughts are done. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. I'm on TikTok now, trying to make funny videos. All right, so follow my TikTok, Big Al's Thoughts. Of course, you follow me on Instagram. You guys already follow me on YouTube, so thanks for that. All right, love always, and remember, Iowa sucks.